tell us a little about your car.
It's a high-tech style build. It's based on the original platform with a 4-inch tubular frame. A guy named Tom D'Angelo started High-Tech back in the mid-'80s, and he disassembled an original car and did it so well that Carroll Shelby hired him. I got the car as a frame, the body, and some suspension parts from a guy that had it in his shop. So I took it, did research, and tried to build it as close to original style as I could get. I did have a couple deviations, like I put a Ford original 6-pack on this 428, which is stroked to 462 cubic inches. That is a Ford original 6-pack, solid lift cam. Otherwise, I tried to keep it as faithful underneath as I could, down to the Briggs & Stratton old fuel can for the oil. Everything on the car is all handmade. It's got the original style rear suspension. What I wasn't able to accomplish, I found people still with knowledge on how to do things. So what I couldn't accomplish, I did enlist help. It's aluminum dash, it's a panel, it's wrapped in the leather. I chose leather over Naugahyde. Some of the original race cars had the Naugahyde, the street cars had leather. Those are your Lucas and Smith gauges, all mechanical.
And you were saying that the speedometer goes backwards.
Yeah, the Smith speedometer runs backwards. So it's got a gear in there, comes off of the transmission through the cable, and then it's got an actual reversing gear on the back of the speedometer itself. 42-gallon original style gas tank sits underneath it, made out of 5052 marine grade aluminum, baffled underneath. The trunk, figured my patterns and made everything. It's not a kit. These cars are all handmade. The originals were all different. They have all different personalities because every piece of it, Shelby and all those guys that worked magic all those years ago, they are all hand built. That's why they're all different. And they all have different personalities. And I think this one fits right along inside there. Wheelwood brakes instead of Girling brakes. They're a little more functional and they're more serviceable. But it's still the original style upright and independent rear end suspension. Instead of the big block top loader, I used the Tremec TKX 5-speed. It's got the independent rear end. Instead of a Jaguar rear end though, this one was fashioned for a Ford 9-inch. Still independent, drive shafts, just like the original cars. In fact, these are original style pieces. That's where the roll bar bolts into. The brake switch. Harley bell, a friend of mine gave me that for my Harley. It was for good luck. So I took it off the Harley when I sold it and put it on the car.
I love it.
Front and rear brake pedals and the clutch. Master cylinders are right here into this box, pedal box, original style. Those are custom oil pans for the Cobra. It's a road race pan, it's fully baffled.
Well, this thing is a work of art under here.
And your bottom, look at the oil cooler and then the fans. I had to build all the aluminum pieces, all the inner in the trunk, all floorboards, the whole ball of wax.
Wow.
So this screen here works for the cooling of the front brakes, like they were supposed to be. And then the air intake for the foot boxes, as you can see the screen up there on the side pieces there.
Yes.
The duct for the rear brake cooling, rear brake duct cooling.
Well, this is quite a build.
This is close to original. It's on par with a CSX 4000 car.
Look at your wheels. You have safety wires on them.
Yeah, like the original cars. They're actually true knockoffs, the 6-pin knockoff wheels. Those are the wing nuts. Superformance specifically will have that same style of wheel. The Superformance cars, and I think even some of the backdraft cars will run the 6-pin knockoffs. Factory 5 and most of the other cars will have the 5 lug nut because they use mid-Mustang suspension on some of those kit cars. Town square looks great. Got a really nice morning.
Yeah, what's nicer than driving through downtown Prescott in the Shelby Cobra?
Yeah, no doubt, right?
Yeah.